We boarded JetBlue Flight 881 from JFK to St. Lucia on July 1st, looking to spend the 4th of July weekend in paradise. It's a 4.5-hour flight, so we had plenty of time to snuggle up. A few hours later, we arrived at Hewanora Airport in Viewfort to beautiful sunny skies and light tropical winds. After lining up and showing our proof of vaccination, we were given a wristband that allows us to travel around the island. We left Hewanora Airport with cold beers waiting for us in the car, only to find out Tropical Storm Elsa was going to hit the island tomorrow. We honestly had no idea up until that moment.
Accessible from here. Now I wanted to show you.
We arrived at Anse Chastenet and were met with beautiful surroundings and lush green trees. After Mark dropped us off, we checked into the hotel and the staff were very accommodating.
In order to check in, we need all passports. Okay. 1 credit card, 2 room, and 10 pounds.
The views from the reception area were absolutely breathtaking. The green trees and the blue water were beautiful.
So I want to know what vessel you're traveling on and the record locator, the confirmation number. So you put it there for me?
Then we started the hike up to our room. And here is our villa for the weekend. We had sweeping ocean views with views of the beautiful jungle across the way. Since there was no air conditioning, we would need all the fans we can get. The next morning we woke up to the birds and also a hurricane. The sound of the rain was actually quite relaxing, but as the wind picked up, it got a bit more intimidating. With 75-mile-an-hour winds, a tree was blown over onto the villa behind us and came crashing down on our roof. I ran out to check and make sure there was no damage and that we were not in any danger. After the storm, we ventured down to the reception area to find some food and make sure everyone was okay. Having only 3 walls in our villa, we had lots of visitors stop by for breakfast. And then our vacation really started. And what a vacation it was. Drinks on the beach, wonderful food, beautiful waters, lush tropical forests. You can't ask for much more. Just look at the view. It's absolutely breathtaking. I was able to do some snorkeling and see lots of sea life, including corals, fish, and sea urchins. I could stay out for hours just floating around in the ocean, watching the sea life. I guess I'm just naturally buoyant. I was also able to do some paddleboarding, even though there was no waves. But why not, since we're already here? The sunset at Anse Chastenet is absolutely stunning.
They had him as a clown in a circus. So the more it smells, the better for us. And we have not had an eruption here for 300 years. 1766 was the last eruption.
On this excursion, we got to see the Soufriere Drive-In Volcano. And yes, it is called the Drive-In Volcano. And then we went to the Sulphur Springs mud bath. They say the mud will take 10 years off your skin. Hopefully it takes 10 pounds off as well. Due to the high sulfur content in the water, the entire area smells like rotten eggs. But it gave us a good opportunity to goof around and make some interesting designs to show off our artistic inclinations. Jade Mountain sits on 243 hectares of lush tropical hillside. This high-end resort is set on Anse Chastenet Beach, overlooking the Caribbean Sea, and is 4 kilometers from the St. Lucia Botanical Gardens. Starting at $1,800 a night, each room at the Jade Mountain Resort comes with its own pool inside the room, as well as sweeping views of the Grand Pitons. The views from the top of the lookout are absolutely stunning. This is what you call a $1 million view. For our last evening in St. Lucia, we booked a sunset sail, leaving out of Anse Chastenet to take us about 2 hours up the coast, with beautiful views of the sunset, as well as the sweeping mountains behind.
think you had a nice time, huh?
We're supposed to do a boat tour on Friday.
Oh, but we got come in there. But because of the hurricane, it sucks
everything out, yeah. All going back north.
Sometimes you have a breeze, it's like this and then go like this. It's all over the place, so yeah, it's very tricky. But on a normal day, you get perfect east, especially here in the coastline. Even the fun, you try to top here, you have like 4 parties.
As much as Dave is enjoying the sail, he's wishing Coco and Duke were with us now. Captain Kevin and his first mate Andres kept us entertained with cool island tunes, kept us full with snacks, and had plenty of rum punch on board. Andreas shared with us his local knowledge of the island, as well as lots of colorful stories about growing up in St. Lucia. We got to enjoy beautiful views of the sunset aboard this 44-foot sailboat. All good things must come to an end, and so must our wonderful trip to St. Lucia. This beautiful island has lots to offer, not just to honeymooners and couples in love, but to friends and family, with locals who always have a smile, great food, warm beaches, and beautiful scenery. We were glad to be able to experience St. Lucia. After a quick lunch in the VIP lounge, we made our way down to the terminal. And before we knew it, we were boarding our plane back to New York. It was a bit bittersweet. We'll see you again, St. Lucia, someday. And just like that, we're back in the concrete jungle.